Hey there. Learning a new language can feel, well, kind of impossible, right? All those grammar rules and endless vocabulary lists. Today, we're going to flip that on its head. We're going to build an actual, real-life conversation in Finnish, piece by piece, using a topic pretty much everyone gets, baseball. So let's just dive right in. Look, the best way to get good at this stuff is to just jump in and start using it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to construct this entire conversation like we're building with Legos, one block at a time. You're going to be shocked at how much you can say with just a few keywords. Okay, first up, our very first building block, the verb to play. In Finnish, that's pelata. Let's hear that. Pelata. Simple, right? This one little word is going to be the foundation for everything we're about to do. And boom, just like that, you've made your first full statement. Tykkään means I like, so you put them together. Tykkään pelata baseballia. You're not just reciting a word, you've shared an interest. The conversation has officially begun. All right, so what if you don't actually play baseball, but you're a huge fan? Easy. We just need a new verb. We're going to swap out play for watch, which in Finnish is katsua. Get a listen to that. Katsua. Now let's plug that right into what we already know. The Finnish word for also is myös. So right after you say you like to play, you can add myös tykkään katsoa sitä. See what we did there? We're already adding layers and making our chat way more interesting. Okay, so we've got the basics down. We both like baseball. Cool. But, a good conversation is all about the details. So let's zoom in a little. Let's start talking about a specific player. So to really describe a player, we're going to need a few more tools in our toolbox. We've got Puerto Ricolainen, that's for someone who is Puerto Rican. We have joka, which means who, and pela. Hey, that looks familiar, right? It's the he-she version of our pelata verb. And finally, niin hyvin, which means so well. Got 'em? Okay, let's put these pieces to work. And check this out. This is how all those little pieces click together to make a seriously impressive sentence. Puerto Ricolainen, joka pelaa niin hyvin on San Juanista. I mean, wow. Think about it. We went from I like to dropping a detailed fact about a player's origin and skill. That is awesome. And why stop there? Let's add another layer of detail. How old is this superstar? The full sentence is hän on vain 22 vuotta vanha. Let's pull that apart. Hän on is he is, vain is only, and that big long part at the end, 22 vuotta vanha, is simply 22 years old. We're basically creating a player bio right now. But, every good story and every good conversation needs a little bit of drama, right? A little conflict. We've been talking about how great this player is, but what about actually going to see him play? Let's throw a little problem into the mix. So here's problem number 1. Mutta stadionilla istuimet eivät ole mukavia. It means, but in the stadium, the seats are not comfortable. Ugh, we've all been there, right? Now you can complain about it in Finnish. Oh, but it doesn't stop there. Of course not. Joskus hodarit ovat kylmiä. Sometimes the hot dogs are cold. I mean, come on, that's a deal breaker right there, isn't it? And the grand finale of our list of complaints? The weather, naturally. Usein sataa tai on liian kumma. Often it rains or it's too hot. So, let's recap. Terrible seats, cold food, and miserable weather. Yeah, maybe going to the stadium isn't the best plan after all. So this is where the conversation pivots, right? We've laid out all these problems, so what's the next logical step? We gotta find a solution. And here it is. Simple. Perfect. Voimme katsoa sitä televisiota. We can watch it on television. Problem solved. We get comfy seats, our own snacks, and perfect climate-controlled conditions. Genius. Okay, now for the grand finale. This is where we take our conversation and turn it into an actual plan. We're going to make an invitation. And don't worry, it's just 3 easy steps. Step 1, you just ask. Haluatteko tulla kotiini? Do you want to come to my house? And hey, we're using the formal you here, which is a really nice, polite touch when you're talking to a new acquaintance. You've officially put the invitation out there. Step 2 is all about showing you really mean it. While they're thinking about it, you can add toivottavasti kyllä, which is basically hopefully yes. It's just a warm, friendly thing to say that makes the whole invitation feel genuine. And for step 3, you remove all the friction. Make it super easy for them to follow through. Voitte soittaa minulle tänä iltana. You can call me tonight. See? You're not leaving it open-ended. You're giving a clear next step. And of course, to do that, they'll need your number. So you'd say, puhelinnumeroni on. My phone number is. All right, let's rattle these off. First up is 6, kuusi. Then we have 38. This one's a bit of a marathon. Ready? 38. Nice. Next is 15, 15. And we'll finish it off with 47, 47. And there you have it, a full phone number. The plan is officially set. So, how do you wrap up a conversation this successful? With a nice, simple farewell. Nähdään myöhemmin. See you later. And just look at what we did. We went from one single verb all the way to making solid plans with a new friend. All in Finnish. Pretty incredible, right? You've literally built an entire conversation from the ground up.